talk biotech. It's time for our hot picks segment. Our guest says there are problems or potential problems affecting the biopharmaceutical space right now. Tariffs, but also turnover at the Food and Drug Administration, also funding. We are joined now by a long-time watcher of the biotech stocks, Terry Smith, Director of Life Sciences Research at Emerald Advisors. Terry, thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.
Just touch on this turnover at the Food and Drug Administration. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has sparked an exodus by at least some senior people. So is that going to delay approvals potentially?
You're absolutely right. RFK is now involved. DOGE has also been cutting back workforce. So there are concerns in the biotech community that we could have some slowing of approvals. We haven't seen it happen yet, but the picks that I have today don't need FDA approvals for the stocks to work.
Okay, and then funding, obviously when people are worried about the economy, et cetera, there's potentially going to be a drying up of financings for the biotech sector.
You're exactly right. The funding environment has slowed considerably over the last 2 years. And we're looking at companies right now. We have an active ETF. We're focused on companies that don't need to raise money. These companies have sufficient cash to reach profitability, or they're already profitable.
And you also say that tariffs are less relevant because they have high profit margins, or will have shortly. Can we start off with your first name, Collegium? It's working on a branded drug for ADHD, and it's taken the night before, and then it's supposed to be working when a child heads for school.
Absolutely. So Collegium is a highly profitable biopharmaceutical company. They're going to do about $8 in earnings per share this year. So the stock trades really cheap at like a PE of 3. They're levered a little bit less than 2x. They're paying down debt. They'll be levered less than 1 time this year. But what they did was, historically, they had been in the pain space. So they were dealing with opioids and things that people don't really want to be involved in. So they needed a new vertical. Last year, they made an acquisition, highly strategic, of a drug called Jornay PM. It's called PM because it's taken the night before school. It's for ADHD. It's the same active ingredient as Ritalin or Concerta, but parents have much easier mornings when the kids wake up and the medicine is working, instead of you have to get the kids up and then make it through the first hour or 2 until the drug kicks in.
And that thing is
growing about. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to. And that thing is actually on the market right now. Carry on. Sorry.
It is on the market. It is FDA approved and on the market.
Okay.
Jornay is growing about 30% year over year. They're going to do about $120 million in sales this year of Jornay. So highly profitable biopharmaceutical company here. Jornay is their key growth driver right now, and taken the night before. And there's no tariff issues to deal with because the drug is manufactured inside of the United States. And as I said, highly profitable.
We're tight for time, and I'm sorry about that. Blueprint Medicines, why do you see promise here?
Blueprint also has a drug on the market called Ayvakit for a condition called systemic mastocytosis. Terrible disease. They did about $500 million in revenue last year. It's growing to $700 million this year. They don't need FDA. Gross margins are 98% domiciled in the U.S. with the IP. They do have some manufacturing from Canada, but that'll be a slight tariff impact, maybe 50 basis points. But they are a very promising biotech company that's has cash profitability as well.
And then finally, Soleno Therapeutics. What ailment are they working on?
So they work on a disease called Prader-Willi syndrome. I talked about this about 3 months ago when I was on the show. Mm-hmm. This is a disease where it's actually a psychiatric condition where the people have an insatiable appetite and a desire to eat pretty much everything, even things that aren't food. So these patients often die from stomach rupture in their 30s or 40s because they just eat too much food. It's not a weight loss problem. It's a I can't control myself from eating problem.
Right. And wow, that stock popular with investors right now.
Yeah, they recently got approval for their drug called Vykat ViCat XR. It hit the market yesterday, but there is tremendous patient demand for this. These patients are well aware of the drug, and it's going to have a very strong launch, in our opinion, becoming available right now as we speak. The next catalyst for this company is going to be when they report their quarter in May, and it's going to be everyone's going to be focused on how many start forms or patient initiations have they been able to do in the 1 or 2 months since they got approval. And we know that these patients, there's about 10,000 of them in the United States. They're treated by literally a handful or two of physicians. There is really, really strong demand for this.
Thank you very much. And then that blueprint working on systemic mastocytosis, and I see it's a buildup of these mast cells, which are a type of white blood cell.
Mast cells are a corner of your immune system, and these patients have it overactivated because they actually have a mutation in a gene. So doctors can actually test for this specific mutation. If they have this mutation, it leads to high mast cells, which leads to things like rash covering most of your body, really bad itching, and stomach issues.
Got to leave it there. We always learn a lot from you. Thank you very much indeed. Terry Smith,